About, I think it's a 20-foot pod. So we basically stack materials on each wall, left and right. Give you a little peek. So you can see we can keep our materials in here. We try to keep them separated so we're not digging and moving parts around to get to the sheets that we need. Then we'll bring them in here, usually on our tip cart. CNC's running right now. So these are one of the tip carts. Like I said, there's the heart and soul. That's the guy that does all the work. Even when I take a video, it does the work. Generally, materials go in a stack over here if I want to queue some stuff up. And then on a tip cart here, which we just slide off onto our CNC machine. Then we have a 1928 Yates planer, which is a beast, but it still works. My original panel saw that was in my 400 square foot garage. Table saw joiner. This is another one of our parts carts, loaded up with a job. Basically this little book here follows the job around. It will have all the nesting sheets, any solid work, face frame work that we need to do. Got a 10 horse tilting upper shaper. It's just a great job with our coping stick and our door work if we're doing it. Basically all our shaper steel and cutters are kept here in this cabinet. All of our maintenance supplies for the CNC and the other tools are kept here in this rolling cart. Wide belt sander, our felters, head bander, scrape buff, 3 mil. Nice small footprint, because again I'm working with 28 feet width, so I needed something compact that did a lot. Then we have a solid cut-off station here that we can work. Sometimes we'll use it in conjunction with a panel saw. Right now we have a few carts and stuff we got to get rid of. Upcoming project where they're making these meditation booths for corporate offices and retreats. And we get out of the noise, and here we're in our finishing room where our famous finisher to the stars, Jorge, is working on a wainscot system that we're doing. We're here on a rare Sunday. Usually we have 4 people in the building, plus myself. And then this is our assembly area. This is Ovidio. He's sanding the panels, getting them ready to put into another set of frames. Another chop saw station, again parts carts with all of our style and rail for these wainscot systems that we're doing, the oak system. Monitor that the guys can pull up drawings, specs, that sort of information, the drawing table. Right now you can't get to that bench because we have a whole bunch of drawers for the kitchen that I'm out in the CNC cutting up. And these are a bunch of beams for a coffered ceiling that's going along with this the wainscot system we're making. These are all, rock mitered together, which is always a nice joint. We haven't done a coffered ceiling in a long time. So this is our, we try to keep everything queued up here in bulk for our screws, supplies, sandpaper. Everything's got indicators. If it goes down below this little, if it gets down below this little neck, we know we need to order more sandpaper. So all the bulk supplies are generally kept here. The guys all have rolling tool carts so they can take them with them. We got rid of all the benches around the sides of the building because we found they just basically started catching junk and weren't doing anything else. Like the one that's there still, that's got a lathe on it. And then we have a station here that has our 2 boring machines across and one for the Salici and chop saw. Then we have our foreman's office here, which has a lot of our old catalogs, which hardly get used anymore. We bring in some of our stuff that we get sharpened and just keep it here. We do have a storage cabinet by the CNC with other tooling in it. Stuff that goes out for sharpening we bring here. Again, a little foreman's office, just a space or project manager, production manager. Then in the back here, we have junk in our closet, but basically we have everything stored in bins and labeled for all of our bulk supplies when they're queuing up for jobs for the closets, shelf pin holders, the cabinet hangers, and then also all our drawer slides and that sort of thing, and generally leftovers. This room's not looking too lean. And into a space that we just started using earlier this winter. This is our new basically showroom space, place where we can meet with customers. We have a little space set up here. Used to be a doorway that I didn't want, so we just recessed a panel in it, put all of our hardware in it, not a whole bunch, but just enough to give people an idea. This is some furniture that we're working on for a project. And then we have basically a face frame inset job. And then you can see, actually anybody that's been on the forum, this was all cut with the idea of doing everything out of MDF, including the face frame. So you can see the doors actually came right out of the frame where they're sitting in the cabinet. And a little garage storage area. We'd usually do our teleconferences right on this monitor. Other than that, I just keep some pictures of closet work and the shop work scrolling through. And then something, just a little vignette showing our frameless work. This is probably going to be a room. I put lighting in the ceiling. I'm thinking of loading it up with like door samples. And then we have our main office where I can now work. I have windows after 15 years. And this is our closet and storage systems. This is a Rotus unit, so if any of you know of Lazy Lee, this is one of his units. We do work with him once in a while. And then just, like I said, basically a little sample place people can come and see some of the hardware. And then you can see, proud member of the Cabinet Makers Association there. Stretch over. And then just some photos of our work. Nice little table, like I said, and then we have our space up here that if we're busy enough, usually I'll have somebody up here help me with ordering. These are height adjustable desks, which are nice. Occasionally I try to stand instead of sitting all day. So that's our shop in a nutshell. Again, it's about 4,300 square feet, typically 4 people in the back and myself up front. And have a great day, everybody. Leland out. Bye.